Well everybody, I'm in Pressley and I'm going to one of my favourite places in the whole of West Central Scotland. But this will be for the last time, and it's under slightly special circumstances where I'm going. But to find out where exactly in Pressley I'm going, stay tuned and welcome to another vlog. So it's Thursday, the 29th of March 2018, and behind me is the Coates Observatory. Now, this has featured in the vlog once before, but only a little clip. I didn't really get a chance to go inside and tour the place. But that was 10 years ago nearly, and this place is about to shut later in the year for renovations for 4 years as part of the Pressley New Museum complex. So it's going to get a renovation of the property, and it kind of needs it a little bit. It is falling apart just a tide, but then again we are talking about a 135-year-old building here, so obviously there will be some times where it's a little bit, you know, iffy and guttering needs fixed and things like that. But this is the last viewing night for stargazing that they're going to do, because in 2000, because they do it in the winter, British Summer Time has just come into force, and this is special in the fact that this is the first time I've ever done a viewing night after British Summer Time, because because obviously it's still daylight. It's nearly 7 o'clock and it's still daylight, so obviously the museum and the observatory is doing this as a special occasion, and the weather is looking okay actually. We might get some star views tonight. There's the moon, there's Venus, there's Mercury as well, I believe, so we might be able to see some of these, maybe on the big telescope at the top, or some telescopes in the back garden of the observatory. But I've been here for on and off for 10 years doing stuff for the podcast channel, back in 2008, 2009. I know the Chief Observatory Officer, John, and maybe we'll get him on camera. If we don't, then my apologies in advance. But if we do, we're lovely conversation we have about the whole museum. But this is a place that's true to my heart. I remember it going as a school trip when I was younger, in primary school, and this place is still here and still bringing in visitors and giving the wonder to children across the west of Scotland. And it's the last, well, I would say it's probably going to be the last publicly free observatory available in Scotland once it's renovated back in 2020, when it comes back into operation in 2022. But until then, no more visits here after August. So this is the last time that they're doing a viewing night for 4 years. This might be the last time that we have some of the present staffing doing the viewing nights. That might be all changed by then, but let's see. Let's go inside. Until about 2 years ago, you could actually, there was a handle on this, you could actually turn this orrery around, and I remember doing it when I was a child, once on a visit to the school. It's got all the planets at that point, which including Ceres, a dwarf planet, so it doesn't include Pluto, and Eris, they're not there, but Ceres is there, so because it was classed as a planet at that time. bit's a little bit windy. Climbing up the stairs about halfway up to the telescope. There's a crew up there just now at the moment, so that's why I'm not going with them. But this place is also where the weather is, one of the weather stations here at the Coates Observatory. It has been since its inception, more or less. And there's a few elements you'll see here. If I go over and look at the camera, you'll see there is a recording device for the sunlight. There's a glass bulb, and obviously the sunlight then just reflects off it and burns onto a piece of card, which isn't on there at the moment. Probably because it's very bad weather. And then you've got one for the wind speed there, which you can see there, which is over there, so you can see the wind speed on the top there. And then, of course, you've got the design of the observatory itself. There is behind me is the Coates Observatory Church, or the Coates Memorial Church rather, which is named after the benefactor who helped build this observatory and buy the telescope as well, Thomas Coates, and he made this dream possible through the Paisley institution. I didn't get that wrong, lovely little caption. Now I'm just trying to find somewhere where it's not going to windy a bit, because it's a bit windy over that side, so I'm just trying to get somewhere where it's a bit less windy. But as you say, it's after 7 o'clock now, and it's still quite windy. It's still quite light, so it's going to be a little bit longer before we're able to see anything through the telescopes. At the moment, the only thing they're showing is the moon, which is out over the horizon over that direction, so it'll be the eastern sky at the moment. But it's a lovely view tonight and lovely weather, and I think I've lucked out tonight, if I'm honest with you.
The really big one you can see just down a little bit is a crater called Tiger. To give you an idea of size, that crater is about 80 miles to go across.
I managed to get a wee little chat with the main man of this place, the Chief Observatory Officer, John Pressley. Now, it's been nearly 10 years since we last did something on an audio recording.
It is, yes, yeah. It's been a while, but it's great to see we've moved into the proper digital age.
Yes. It's alright, it's podcasting at the days what we used to do. So yeah. I mentioned that earlier on video that I'd been here. It was 10 years ago when I first came here. I did a little photograph. It was when we had the total eclipse and you were doing the viewing in here.
That's right, yes, that's great. Yeah, we had the screen going because, as usual, it was totally cloudy and raining here for a major astronomical event. But unfortunately, we can't do much about the weather, which is a shame. We're working on it.
Yeah. So the place is shutting for the next 4 years?
It is indeed, Barry, yes. We are going to be redeveloped, part of the Paisley Museum's big redevelopment. Lots of major plans. It's going to be fantastic. The museum is desperately, the observatory is needing to get through, got to be honest. We'll have a lot more things on display. We'll bring the place kicking and screaming into the 21st century. It will be absolutely amazing. Our aim is to make us a world-class visitor attraction. So we're aiming high, and we're going to achieve that.
Quite right too. This is the first major renovation since the 80s, isn't it?
Oh, at least, yes. It's been a long time since we've actually done anything really significant. We did one of the main galleries up about 5 or 6 years ago, but this is definitely going to be the biggest we've seen in an awful long time. It's going to be good.
So 4 years not in here, it's going to be so sad.
I know it is, yeah, but it won't be the end of astronomy though. I will, have a telescope, we'll travel, we'll go do something somewhere, anywhere that will have me, that we've got a nice sky. Yeah.
Hey, I might even have night vision next time, but there we are.
That would be impressive.
Step up in technology.
Absolutely, yeah, go for that.
Well, thank you very much, John.
No problem,
just a quick wee chat there, that's great.
Grand, yeah. Cheers.
So, this is probably the only way you're going to be able to see me. It's got dark, and Venus is in the sky over behind me, or in front of me rather, behind you. And the sky is getting darker, but it's not quite dark enough. What is brilliant is the view of the moon, which you'll see in a minute. Absolutely fantastic. The telescope's been going for a long time now, but I think it's time to finish this vlog, because I don't think we're going to get any garden sightseeing here. So thank you very much everybody for watching, as always. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and comment below, and I am back next week with an interesting week video. Until then, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later.